I'm Tara Swigert, and I hope you explore your creative business. Today I wanted to talk about creating a path of connection between you and your customers using a series of emails. Now these are sometimes called autoresponders, but don't let that confuse you between those out-of-office messages that you get that you can make your inbox send to people when they send you a message. No, what I'm talking about is the series of emails that your newsletter software can send when someone signs up to get a newsletter or emails from you. Lately on the blog, we've been talking about creating a path of connection between you and your customer. Creating a path of connection with your customers and readers is important because it allows you to guide the relationship so that that person knows what to do next, so that they can remember that they either want to come back and buy from you, or that they want to learn more about you and what you make, or perhaps they're just not in the space for it now, but they will be in the future. Now, creating an email series is a great way of creating that path for your customer for a few reasons. The first is you get to order the information. Unlike your blog, which just shows the most recently written thing at the very top of it, in an email series, you get to decide what your new reader or your new customer sees and in what order. This is especially helpful if you wrote some kind of basic foundational blog posts, either about your product or about your work or about you a long time ago, but now they're lost in the archives. An email series will allow you to excavate them and then show them to people in order. An email series is also great because it allows you to start a conversation. Unlike social media, in which you just hope that a person sees your message when you post it and that they might feel like replying, in an email series, your message is going directly to their inbox, where they're already used to opening, reading, and replying. So you can ask questions in an email series and expect to get actual responses from your customers or your new readers. And this is a great way to start a conversation, especially if you sell something that takes people a little bit of time to decide if they want to buy. Starting a conversation is a great next step for them. So now let's talk about how you can use an email series to create that path of connection for your reader or customer. The first way is that you provide information to a brand new to you reader. You can create an email series that welcomes them into your world, tells them more about you, tells them more about your product, or just gives them useful information, the kind of useful information that they can expect to get from you if they continue to read your website. The second way to use an email series is to write one for people who are almost ready to become a customer. Now you can create this as part of your launching a new product or a new service, or you can have this on your site all the time for people to sign up for. Perhaps at the bottom of a sales page, you can say, not sure if you're ready to buy yet, sign up here to learn more information. And then in that series, you can share more information than you could put on the sales page or put in a description. Perhaps you talk about your materials, or you talk about the way it's made, or you show how other people are using it. You know, that's a great place for client or customer photographs and testimonials and success stories, because there's more information than someone might read on a page, but delivered in chunks via email, it makes a lot more sense. And by the end of that series, hopefully the person has all the information they need to know if they're ready to buy it or not buy it. The third way you can use email series is to actually deliver your product or service. You can use this to deliver an e-course to people. You can divide up your class into day-by-day chunks, or maybe just week by week, and then put it into your email series so that it's sent automatically. The main thing to remember is when people sign up to receive emails from you, they are signing up because they want to hear from you. So often I hear from makers who do not want to send emails, or they feel nervous about sending emails because they don't want to annoy their reader. But their reader signed up because they want to hear from you. So you're doing them a service when you send them what they asked for. So if you'd like to create an email series, I've included a link on the blog post at taraswigert.com to actual tutorials on how to do this in whatever email newsletter software you use. I use MailChimp. I find it really easy, but I've also included links to a few other ones to help you make your first one. And if you'd like to dive into this more and you're wondering what you could create an email series about, I'm going to talk about each one of these three options in detail in their own video. You can get those videos and worksheets that will help you actually write your first email series over at my website, taraswigert.com. Thanks, and have an excellent adventure.